So we have Noel here. Noel, just tell us a bit about yourself and what your role is.
Hello, my name is Noel. I'm new to Code, and my main role is, videographing and editing. So that's what I do.
Cool. So I've got a couple of questions here for you so that our viewers get to know you.
Yeah.
What is your personal philosophy in life?
Personal philosophy in life?
Yeah, like what kind of motto or things do you like kind of follow throughout your life?
Go for the things you want to do. Just don't hesitate to do it.
Don't be scared of things.
Yeah, just do it. Go for it straight away.
Cool. Throughout your time here at Code, is there anything that you feel like you've learnt?
I've learned a lot about editing wise and social media side of it and everything.
You also content create, right?
Yeah.
By yourself. Do you feel like working with Code has kind of helped you?
It's helped me a lot because obviously I make my own videos and stuff, so it's helped me learn how to do editing for my videos and stuff like that.
Cool.
So yeah.
Is that good? Yeah, shout out your channel.
Ooh.
Noel.
It's Ali, which is my middle name, Ali Dahir.
Lily, we're here in Embankment on a warm sunny day for our Meet the Team video. I've got first introduce yourself. What's your role here at Code? At Code, what's your role in Code? You're part of the media team, so talk a bit about that.
I'm Lily, 23, for Code, do the podcast, and we're currently working on our own Code road trips and outings where we're going to go to really fun places. And then I do media and marketing, managing Instagram accounts. Great.
So I've got a couple of questions that I have for you. So, who is your biggest hero?
I think someone I really do admire would be film director Catherine Bigelow. I think she really kind of pushed the boundaries of convention as a woman, as like a woman director. I think they expected her to make, softer romantic comedies, but she goes in there with like the war films about terrorists and high action impact films.
Cool. Thank you, Lily.
You're welcome.
Right, so could you introduce yourself to our viewers?
My name's Carlo. I'm 19. At Code, I work as a panelist sometimes, and like the video editing. That's just my main role, really.
And you do social media also, don't you?
Yeah, and I do some social media managing as well.
Great. So I've got some list of questions here, just so our viewers kind of get to know you.
Of course.
Where is there room for improvement in your life?
In my life?
Yes.
I think being a little bit more organised in general. I think I can be a bit all over the place sometimes. So yeah, it's probably that. Be a bit more organised.
And what makes you the happiest? When are you the happiest?
With my friends. Just chilling, vibing, so having fun. With my boy Shizzy.
Cool, cheers, thanks. Do you think money is important? I'll ask you a question, the same question.
Is money important?
Other people.
It's important, but it shouldn't be priority, I don't think. Because you can lose yourself a bit in the money, but I think it is definitely important. It dictates a lot of stuff in life, so it's definitely important.
Cheers. Thanks, Carlo.
No worries, man. Thank you.
So we have Connor here.
Hello. What's up,
Connor,
peeps?
do you want to introduce yourself to our viewers?
I am Connor Mccoy. One of the ignore that that drivel in the background, So I'm one of the OG panelists from Code. I've been here since the beginning.
Yep.
I used to be a content creator as well.
Yes.
I'm sure if you guys have seen the Strong Anywhere Fitness, the cooking videos, and some of the Urban Laws of Power.
Yeah, which we're coming back with some of those. So keep
stay tuned.
Yep.
And also I panel on some of the Code chats as well. Most of the Code chats, pretty much. All of the Code chats, but yeah.
And you kind of take a lead in terms of the design aspects of
working I'm pretty
NYCC.
much the design guy, so anything artsy based, anything in whole creative media other side, so graphic design, illustration, banners, and like some occasional stuff helping with the marketing department here and there. I'm the guy. Also 3D animation, that type of stuff, the whole cutting edge tech, that's me. So if you guys want to learn some stuff, come to me, I'll help you out.
Cool. So we could say that you're kind of a leader when it comes to design for NYCC.
Yes, I'd like
and
to
Code.
say so.
I just have a question for you. What do you think makes a great leader?
I think what makes a great leader is someone willing to get the job done with the team. There's a difference between a leader and a boss. A leader will be along by your side and be like, okay, we're going to get this done, and I'll set the example of how this gets done because I'm going to do it with you. A boss is someone that makes you do something and has no regard to do it with you. So a good leader is someone that will give you a task, help coordinate with you, and work with you to get the thing done. That's a good leader in my book.
So let's put aside the design aspect of your life. Do you have any other hobbies or passions that you're really into?
Well, a lot of what makes me how I am is the various artsy stuff. So design is a big thing. However, I am a avid like sportsy type person. I didn't really used to be when I was younger, but as I got older, I underwent like martial arts and so on, did that for a few years, got my belts, and then kind of changed towards that side of things, being very active, snowboarding, longboarding, biking, as well as that. I like to travel. So I've been to Portugal, been to Spain, been to the Netherlands a bunch of times, America. I do like to just try and get to see the world. My aim is to go to Italy and a bunch of other places like that. And yeah, I'd say just a bunch of different things to spice up life, you know.
Cool.
Also, one, I know it's kind of long, but behind all the other stuff, my whole background was in science. So I went to Cambridge for a bit to study physics and that. So everything on that kind of sciencey part of life still interests me. So every now and then you'll see me watching like a TED talk or like some research videos on like quantum theory and like all that type of stuff, because it's what interested me before I went into the world of arts.
Cool. So, and I've got another question for you. What do you think you bring to the Code Chats table?
Oof. I like to think that I bring some sauce to the table, yeah. Some sauce, some good sauce, like some barbecue sauce, some sweet chili, yeah. I like to be hot and fiery with what I say. I'm not afraid to say the things that need to be said. If someone's like, oh, okay, they want to bring a controversial topic to the table, I'm going to say how it is. If people want to hear the truth about stuff. There's enough people on the media, on TV saying all of this jazz about fake news and stuff. I want to say how it is, and also I want to say it funny. So if you don't like it, don't watch it. But that's who I am, and that's what I bring to the table.
Great. Thanks, Connor.
Thank you. Shut your mouth, yeah.
So we got Gio here. Gio, do you want to introduce yourself to the viewers?
Gio, member of Code, inspirer of Code. That's a secret, god damn it. Just basically, so yeah, head editor. I basically helped Code from the beginning when we started it with Connor, Chris, me and Lee. And yeah.
So you're basically one of the co-founders of Code.
One of the old, I wouldn't say founder, I'll say OG. These lot founded it.
Cool.
I'm small.
But you've been there from day one.
Been there for a long ass time.
Great. So what do you think of the future of Code and how far it could stretch?
The future can go very far, as long as we get the right support and needed stuff that we need to do in sense of getting programs sorted out, getting the right funding as well, so we can be able to do more stuff like this and go into London and do more community work, because the whole point of Code is to actually help the community, film stuff in the community, do the podcast for the community, and also use the equipment that we have around us to get serious messages out there, and also to help children that want to get in towards media and give them skills, learning, and basically a better future than if they're in a rougher situation. You're basically giving them more hope and more light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. I see Code going very far. It just needs the right support and right amount of working going towards it.
So you could say our main purpose is to inspire the youth of North London.
Yeah, so our main focus for Code is definitely to inspire the youth. I believe that's the most important thing. So, for example, like running school classes, and whether it be from anything across media, so that could be from teaching them how to make music, or to teach them how to actually film, or like create something of their own in that sense. that's what Code's about.
In terms of the inspiration, I just lead to my next question. I know you're quite into your music. Who's your inspirations
In music?
in music?
Well, I don't know. who my inspiration be, man? I don't know.
Maybe right now, who do you think is your top artist that
A
you're
top
listening
artist
to?
right now. That's hard.
Is it hard?
I'd say Aaron and Lems. There you go.
Cool. So the fellow Code team.
Yeah, they got a track coming out soon.
Cool.
Nah, it wasn't me. Wasn't me. I don't know what they're talking about. Just a bunch of weirdos.
Cool. Shall we end it there?
That's cool.
Yeah?
Yes, right, man.
Cool. So we have our co-founder of Code here, Lee. Do you want to introduce yourself to our viewers? Well, they know you already, but
you know me from the podcast, innit? I helped co-found Code. I came up with the name. Other people would say it was them, like Mr. Mccoy would say it was them, but I came up with the name. Also came up with the acronym, so yeah. Just doing my thing, innit?
we spoke about earlier. We spoke about how far Code could go.
Yeah, with you, yeah.
I also want to ask you, what kind of impact do you think we've already had on the youth?
Well, already
of North London?
we've done a lot of youth programs. We worked in a lot of schools. We work with the community. We've got a lot of like young adults at the centre already. Taking note of us, asking us for advice, making sure that they're more than anything, just making sure that they're listened to. I think that's the most important thing. If they've got an idea, I want them to run it by me, and they have been running it by me, so I can be like, yeah, you can do it by XYZ way. I know XYZ. I can teach you XYZ.
Yeah.
That's it, really.
So currently we're working on a lot of projects and different series in terms of podcasts and stuff. What do you think? How would we change from now on? Like, what's the new kind of content that?
All right, so the new content going forward, we've obviously got Mr. Shia in the car. We've got the On the Road podcast coming out. We've got secret spots. I think you're going on those as well. Secret spots.
Visits.
We've got documentaries coming out from Mizzy. Me and Mizzy are probably going to be doing some documentaries about local heroes. We're going to be having police officers, firemen, just people in the community, even shop owners, just people in the community. We've got a bunch of stuff coming out. Yeah, that's it really.
What should I ask?
Wait, let me ask you your question because we haven't interviewed you, innit? So Shia, this is your interview now.
Okay, cool.
Well, okay, what is your role at Code, innit? What have you been doing for Code?
My role at Code is kind of basically taking control of our brand.
Yeah.
Dealing with social media marketing, scheduling posts, creating content planning. Basically, as you know, in our team we all have different brands that we take over. Some are local businesses, some are other brands that we're working with, other partners we're working with, and Code is my brand. So basically I do everything in terms of social media and
very good at it as well, guys. He's been
Cheers.
promoting the crap out of it. We've been getting up. You know what? We're nearly on 200 followers on Instagram. I remember when we were stuck. Certain man, not drawing him out again, Conor McCoy, was stuck at like 79. I got it up to 81. That's the highest it was at 81. It was me. Gio got higher as well. Gio got higher. He got higher than you. And then I do. You know what? That is valid. He does have the highest views.
I will be checking the insights and seeing. I need to confirm that. We don't know that yet.
We don't know that.
Checking that.
The facts are out there. Anyway,
do you have any other questions for me?
Yeah. So, where do you see? How do you see your role evolving over the years as we get bigger? Do you see yourself becoming a manager? Maybe.
Of course, I would love to. I love working for Code. I think where I see it going is I think we're gonna have definitely way more content that we do more. I think we're just gonna expand in terms of our workload and how much different content we're putting out there. We now have a second channel, as you know. So I think for the foreseeable future, my plan is to grow that second channel.
Blow it up.
And hopefully have new fitness videos, new food videos, and other content that's apart from the podcast. So as you know, we now are Code Chats on our podcast channel and Project Code London for the rest. So
just growing that would be my focus for the next
Nice.
couple of months.
Nice. Okay, I think that's it. I'll say that's it. Yeah. Catch us later.
Subscribe.
Like, follow us. Yeah.
Lee.
Hello. It's me, it's Lee, the coordinator of code. You get me? I coordinate the staff. I'm not a manager. Don't call me manager. I don't do that thing. I'm a coordinator. Right now, it's a beautiful day. Sun is shining. Sun is shining. The weather is. That's gonna be in the background. We're gonna get copyright struck. But yeah, strike. I'm the copyright guy.
Do we have to clap for this?